Well, good afternoon. I'm going to do a double review this afternoon. A couple things I've been wanting to do for some time. One is review this silicone muffin pan. I've never used one of them before. Somebody gave it to me, and it just doesn't look like a muffin pan to me, but it's supposed to be the latest thing, so I'm going to try it out. I went on the internet to get the instructions on how to use it, so at least I'll be trying to use it in the way that it was intended. And the other thing I'm going to review is my wife had bought this back in, I don't know when. Well, it's still in date, so it hasn't been that long, but it's Loretta pumpkin spice muffin mix, home style flavor. And but I wonder about it. It says makes 5 muffins. Now, who's going to make 5 muffins? I make either 6 or 12. But I'm going to try this out, and it'll be a review of this muffin mix and the pan to make it in. Okay, the instructions say preheat oven to 400. I'll do that after I get this made because I don't want to work over the top of a hot oven. Half cup of milk, got it. 2 eggs, got them. There's one. There's the other one. And says beat together. Combine, it says. Well, they're combined. Now I'll open the muffin mix. Well, here's the muffin mix. Plastic bag. Now, see if I can get it in here without spilling any of it. Looks like about all I can handle in this mixing bowl here until I mix some in. Put the rest in there. It's going to make it. And combine that. Well, I'll turn the camera off and let you don't have to watch me stir things. Well, one of the complaints against this thing is it's so flimsy. You can't do anything with it, so it's suggested putting a baking sheet under it, which is what I'm going to do. Give it some strength there. Then it said you didn't need to use cooking spray on it, but it wasn't recommended against it. So what I'm going to do is do 1, 2 here in the middle with cooking spray and the rest of them without. We'll see what happens. Now it says fill muffin trays half full. That's about half full. it said made 5 muffins. It looks like it's going to make 6. Maybe if I filled them a little fuller or something, that would happen. There they are. Now I'm going to turn the oven up to 400. It says preheat, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to preheat it to 400 before I put this in. Well, the oven at 400 degrees, the red light went off, which means that it's preheated to that temperature. And I'll put the muffins in to see what happens. Okay, the muffins are in, and it is 8 minutes to 1. And the box says cook 13 to 16 minutes. So 8 minutes to 1, that'll be 8 minutes after, 5 to 8 minutes after 1, when they're supposed to be done. Okay, got the timer on it. Okay, it's been 16 minutes now in the oven. Get it out. Well, it don't look bad from here. Well, set the alarm off. Must have been a puff of smoke come out of the oven there when I opened the door. Well, they look nice here. It says cool for 10 minutes. Okay, it is now 10 after 1, so I'll wait till 10 minutes have gone by and come back and check them out. Well, they've cooled now for 15 minutes. They look pretty nice. They rose nicely. See how they seem to want to come out. They don't seem to want to turn loose too much. I'll tell you what, it says flex. Silicone pan to release. That is hot. Let me get down here. It's still hot. I'm going to try putting pressure under the bottom of it here. It seems to be coming up, but it's also tearing the side out of it. Let me try one that I greased with pan. I would have to do those in the middle where they're the hardest to get to. Well, that one came out with very little left in there. I'm going to see if I can loosen the sides of them a little. Well, most of it came out, but a lot of it stuck. Sample this for taste. Not bad. Tastes like pumpkin. Maybe that's what it's supposed to taste like. Well, I'm going to let them set a while longer, see if they'll tend to come out any easier. The old steel muffin pan, they would have popped right out. Now let's see what this tastes like. It's okay for a pumpkin muffin. Pumpkin isn't my favorite flavor, but I noticed on the box there it was $3.39 for 6 of them. That's 30-some cents each. No, that's 60 something. That's 60 cents each. $55 actually. Kind of high price for a little muffin like that you make, but I'd give them about a 2.5 on flavor and taste and whatnot. But that silicone muffin thing, I'd have to give it a solid 1. It's a good idea that the time will never come. It'll never replace good old steel. I don't know who gave it to me. Maybe they gave it to me because they couldn't stand it either. But that's my review on the silicone muffin tin, muffin pan, and Loretta's pumpkin muffins. Have a good day, and you folks take care.